Welcome back to Imperial Legion. Yeah, today we're playing some Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy Journey. We're gonna get to you at this point. You know what I mean? At this point, you know what we're doing. We're gonna continue. It's been a minute since we played. Last time we left off, I think we're about to find a killer, the real killer, or we're about to investigate some more. I cannot remember specifically. Either that or we're going into the trial now. I don't remember, but let's get in. Let's get to it. Let's get into it. I don't remember the voices I gave these niggas, but we'll try. Actually, I vaguely do. I don't know if I can do the judge still. Actually, I lied. Here we go.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready.
Who's the judge here, anyway?
Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well, no opening statements, so...
Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking.
Right, of course.
A prediction. Today's trial will end in 3 minutes from now. If y'all hear talking outside, my fault. My bad. Sorry.
Order. Mr. Von Karma, what's the meaning of this? Your statement just now, or meaning of your statement just now?
Bah. You must question everything. Oh, must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now.
Right.
I'll call my witness. My decisive witness to the stand. I call, sorry. Jesus, I'm skipping over words. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Witness, state your profession.
I am the proprietor of the restaurant Wet Noodle Like Ground at Gold Lake. And I also rent boats.
The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yep, I was.
Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who the old guy is. Raise an objection. Who the fuck is this guy? Who is this guy? Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Fuck boy? Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah. I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. No. What's the name? Oh God. Thank you, Judge, for once you're a W, my nigga.
The witness will state his name.
ZZ. I'm not really sure. Yeah.
What do you
mean?
My memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
He can't.
He can't recall, you say?
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well. Let us hear this testimony, then shall we witness.
The night of the murder.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just out floating on the lake. And then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window.
Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
No, fuck, bro. Why are you trying me right now? There's nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Yes, there is. I don't understand. Is this how court really is? Is some dummy gonna tell me I don't get there's nothing to question? Nigga, there's always something to question. I couldn't be a lawyer, actually, now that I think about it. Cause let somebody try me like this, bro. I'm gonna be the next nigga on stand. I'm gonna be the next nigga in there for murder. I'm killing this nigga. All right. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before 3 minutes are up. I cannot, boy. Judge your verdict now.
Yes.
Nigga, no!
Mr. Wright?
Cross-examine? What are we talking about? What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness.
Right around him again. Excuse me, Mr. Vonnecomer?
3 minutes. Oh, 3 minutes just passed.
I see. Very well. Let's take our time. You may cross-examine the witness.
Fuck that dude, bro.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep.
Press him. You gotta press every time. Just after midnight, you say?
Yep, just around then.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yep.
When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. Now he goes to sleep. I asked him, and he remembered. Is that right? Isn't that right? Sorry, I'm like, what the fuck?
Easy. Don't glare at me like that. I remember clearly. I did, yep.
You see? Continue. I was in the restaurant where I sell boats. Oh,
I was in the restaurant where I sell boats. There's one question, nigga.
Is there anyone who can verify that? Nope. He gonna go to sleep.
Well, I guess Polly could.
That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough.
Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough.
Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot.
A parrot?
Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy.
Keith?
A Keith?
The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue.
Then I heard a bang, yep.
Press. And where did the bang seem to come from?
From the lake, I figure.
Are you certain?
Yeah, yep.
Good, continue. I was starting to mix up the accents.
When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake.
Press him. Was there someone in the boat?
It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there, yep.
But you couldn't see them clearly?
Yep, at the time, that is.
At the time.
Then I heard another bang.
Press it. So you heard 2 gunshots total?
Yep.
That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday.
Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by the window.
Let me know, what'd you say, boy? By your window?
Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack.
And could you see the man's face?
Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him.
This is rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony.
I have a bad feeling about this.
That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead.
Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad!
Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead. As he's walking by, too. As he was walking by, too.
Let me see something real quick. Let me see what evidence I got, my nigga. We got bada boom, bada bang, Skabush boys, carrot, DO6 case. I can answer that. Living room. Later, answer with memory loss. Memory loss, good officer, the preparations, rest fiance. After his arrest, his brother, Polly Jane. It's this nigga. I knew it. Okay. Okay, hold on. We could really cook this nigga to fudge up. But not yet. That doesn't have anything to do with the trial. There's something we could possibly do here. All right. We got to get there though. We got to get there. Witness, are you sure that person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was him, that Edgeworth boy.
This nigga just passed out.
This sounds like a decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt.
Von Karma. He lured me into a cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I better act quicker. This trial is going to be over. Raise an objection? Oh, fuck objection. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Get the fuck out of here.
Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right eye found on the gun? In the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand?
Exactly.
No.
That is easily explainable.
He could have wiped his prints after he fired.
Fucking hell.
You're ignoring the truth of the matter here.
Everything in this witness's testimony is true. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Raise an objection. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead." But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie, shut the fuck up,
Mr. Wright.
in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Irk. Okay, Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Hey, are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, can you hear me, sis? Please, we need your help. Nick needs you.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation.
However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Do not!
Enough, the witness may leave the stand.
Easy. Hold on, bro. I was not done with him.
This court sees no reason to prolong the trial, nor does need for more time to decide the case behind it. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
What? No!
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Wait, nigga. What?
The accused will surrender the court immediately to be held to the defendant's trial.
Okay, we're running it back. That literally made no sense. Oh, thank the gods. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck are we talking about?
Who was that just now?
Me. Huh? What? Oh my god, Larry. Larry?
What are you doing here? What are you, okay.
Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday, but I remembered it.
Remembered what?
The gunshot. I heard it too.
Order.
What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment.
1 moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard the gunshot?
Yeah, I did. A gunshot. Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night? I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something. He said it was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify.
Order. Well, it's the first time something like this has happened. Well, this is the first time something like this has happened.
What? Did he not just say that 2 times? Am I bugging? Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my core. I was adding like in there. I'm bugging. I read the whole shit. It's my fault.
I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry, he could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. Waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it's our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
What is this?
I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty.
Let's go. W. Lair.
Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify now.
What?
The court will adjourn for 5-minute recess. 4 or 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. This court is adjourned.
Let's go. December 27th, 10:28 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Whew. I was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth, you're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes. He said he went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon and the air tank, that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfect complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. Let's get it. December 26th. Can y'all even see most of the screen? Let me move my shit.
This court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything you saw on the night of December 24th.
Right. Leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prepare his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Here we go, here we go. That night I was out in the boat in the lake. I was looking for something, I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental shop. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. That was a kind of a tongue twister at the end. And then, just as I was thinking about, going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard a single gunshot, I went home.
That was unusually vague testimony even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's gonna say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we come this far. There's only one way. There's no way to go forward but forward, Nick. Right? Why am I? It's because I'm reading the entire paragraph, and in my head, I don't know if there's something wrong, but in my head, I just move the words around, brother. Well, we come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Fuck. The night of the murder. That night, I was that night I was out in the boat in the lake. Precious nigga.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright.
There were so many things wrong. I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went on the boat. When I went out in the boat. Oh my God, I'm retarded. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night, so I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on the boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something. I found it. Yeah, what was it, bud? Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts.
Oh, Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for?
Shut the fuck up. What Weasley was searching for was irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Goldie. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense.
This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with.
So I quietly slipped back into the boat. Yep, press him. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12, yeah.
You're not sure?
Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know.
Did you look at the lake?
Yeah, I looked. I looked out over the lake, and but I didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat out on the lake? Wasn't there a boat out on that lake? On the lake? What?
Order, order. Well, Mr. Butts.
Whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I heard that single shot, I went home. You didn't think to call the fucking police? So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? It was pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Don't worry about it, I got this. That night I was on the boat in the lake. Let me look at what we got. I want to have something that shows he was looking for fucking... Like, could I like show that? This case is gonna be a little hard. Please work, please. Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement?
I'm not sure I follow.
It clearly contradicts the, I thought... Fuck. Hold on, okay, fine. This nigga Larry is such a bitch, bro. Looking for something and I found it. Bro, what time was that? Yeah. Let's see. I think it was Let me look into this evidence some more. We got. That picture might be what we need. This is later. This is all later. But this... Nigga, let me work, bro. Back up. Go back. What time? It's like around here. Please don't fuck me over, bro. Your Honor, what do you... Nah, I'm fucking cooked. Brother. This nigga is... I don't have... He's not giving me anything. That night I was out. Gonna go on the lake. I was looking for something. I found it. There's nothing to show he was looking for something. I did that. Overhead map of Gourd Lake. Don't really know if I need this shit. That's your hot dog stand. This is Lada's position. This is the boat, nigga. You're out here. It's kinda hard to miss some shit. So I quietly slipped the boat back at the rental shop. How did you do that quietly? Around what time was that? Okay. Then he hears a gunshot. Fired 3 times. We're gonna just freeball this shit. Your Honor. Oh, thank the gods. Oh, we got it. Okay. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. This nigga's dead ass not giving me anything. I pressed him. There's nothing. There's literally nothing doing. Like, nothing's happening. Why are you lying, nigga? Just be honest the whole way. Are you trying to help or not, bitch? Goddamn, I'm gonna choke, boy. Wait a second, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You sure? That's what I said. But Miss Letta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. The old man just now said the same thing. They both heard, They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay?
Mr. Butts.
What?
You only heard 1 gunshot, are you sure?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What?
Order, and stop that brewing. Mr. Butts. You were listening to the radio with your headphones?
Yeah, so what? Is that a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal?
Mr. Von Karma, your opinion?
Waste of time. I don't accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony.
Well, Mr. Rudd, should he continue the testimony?
Continue. Your Honor, please allow this witness to continue his testimony. Bah. Nothing's more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost.
Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio.
Right, and leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any way out of this, believe me. What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio, you see. I was listening to it real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. What was the DJ saying, nigga? Yeah, my bad. I don't know why I didn't read that last one. Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word the witness says? What he heard was nothing more than a drum beat from the radio.
True enough, it's difficult to believe in this testimony.
Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot.
Excuse me? DJ?
An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he couldn't have heard a gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. I'm gonna say charade so bad. Okay, Larry, we need you to tell me what you heard. It's only being along Christmas Eve. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Press him. Real booming loud? Yeah, you know.
And you had headphones on?
Yep.
I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all.
But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it. Press him. Because what was the DJ saying? Let me know. It might say a time. It might say something. What did she... how do you know it was a she? What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could come from knowing what a radio DJ said to us?
Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care.
We should care, nigga. Cause it's my witness, nigga. Well, it's his witness, but I need this nigga to be good. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, yeah, how do you know if I don't ask him? If we don't ask him?
Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard a gunshot. This is about the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there's a gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it till we get to the bottom of what happened. Okay, hold on. Go there. When it's almost Christmas. How? It's like none of this shit. Alright, who's gonna talk about? It's gotta be this shit, bro. I've been on this case for like an hour. This shit shouldn't even be that hard, but this nigga's ass, that doing it, like, his crossing his whatever the fuck. So the announcer says, "Hey, it's almost Christmas, so it's not even midnight yet. It's not midnight yet. Present this. It's not midnight yet, my nigga." Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with that face? You look scary, dude. But hey, hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy.
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said... Oh, sorry. Sorry. I thought that was him talking. The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot.
Indeed, and?
That means it happened almost Christmas, meaning it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the curse for us. But that contradicts two testimonies we've heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor.
Order, order. What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight.
Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him, suspicious. What?
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts claiming he heard the gunshot before midnight?
The nigga is right. He's right. Fuck it. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. My bad. He heard that gunshot before midnight.
Intriguing. Oh,
intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence, for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. How the fuck am I supposed to prove that? How would a gun prove that? I mean, I want to use the gun. There's nothing else here to prove that it's not the gun. Fuck, my nigga. This is my evidence.
The murder weapon?
Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. Oh God, that's what I said the first time. Oh my God, I'm about to crash out. Oh my God. Do y'all remember when we failed the trial earlier? When I said he heard 1, but the gun was fired 3. Get out, bro. What are we talking about? I've heard 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight.
Order, order. I guess that would make sense out of yesterday's testimonies.
Bah.
Bah, you waste our time again with your empty statements. Yes, the pistol was fired 3 times. But do you have any proof that it was fired before midnight? Do you have any proof the witness didn't just think he heard something? Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright? There's no turning back now. Do you have any evidence that proves there was a gunshot before midnight? Do you have any evidence that proves Mr. Butts wasn't just hearing things?
Oh my god, nigga! Oh my god! Sorry. I was right, bro. I swear to God, bro. I was right the first time in the case. I do have what it takes to be a lawyer. All the things I'm picking are what I picked the last time. Evidence that would have showed that this nigga that I was. Oh my God! What is this game on? They hold me. All right, whatever. You could say it was presented at the wrong time, but it wasn't. It was all relevant. Oh my God. Yeah, I said 11:50 p.m. This nigga was. Oh my God. Present it. Look at this graph. Okay, look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m.
Oh yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture.
Your Honor, that's the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It's why this photograph exists at all.
What do you mean?
Because her picture takes damn. Because her picture takes photographs at loud noises. Damn, my brain wasn't working. Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises.
Aha!
Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, there was a gunshot at the time that Larry claims.
Order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen the night on the lake.
Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Well, I ask you, why? Uh-oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? What's wrong, Nick? I have it. Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. In this case, the same idea. Okay. What do you mean? Maya. Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch. I'm gonna run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor?
Yes, Mr. Wright.
The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case.
What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
Tisk. So you finally realize the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Why did I say Mr.? Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. No. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been a suicide. Well, the guilty party
has to be the other man on the boat.
I admit, it's hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes. It was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
We have a photographic evidence at the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the old photo says 0015. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent.
Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are.
Well, we can't say none of these because obviously this is going to indict him, whatever, make him guilty. Hammond and no, Edgeworth is this one. Edgeworth is on the boat. He claimed he knows he's on the boat. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth.
What? What? Are you serious?
Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all this.
Oh, fuck. Ludicrous.
Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then.
The murderer's name? Right, it's... I don't know. I don't know the name of the... I don't know the murderer's name.
You don't know?
Bah, again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. Oh, shit. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. At 11:50, he was the only one who killed Robert. Who was the one who killed Robert Hammond?
The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go all the way out in the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest the real scene of the crime was not on a boat?
What? Well, then where did the murder take place?
Show the judge where the murder really took place. Obviously, if it's the caretaker in the fucking boat shop. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. The way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
Do you have any proof that the boat shop was at the scene of the crime?
Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. Searching. That night he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. He finds it, and he returns the boat. I didn't even know he was gonna actually go that way. I may say it like that. Then just as he's heading for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Even though he was wearing headphones at the time, in other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned to the boat?
The boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gold Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning.
Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake.
Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright?
The shop caretaker. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice, both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Sorry.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details.
Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations in this moment is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice.
To create a witness, obviously. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Mr. Hart did exactly that after hearing the first shot. Next. Oh, Miss Hart, sorry. The murderer waits a bit, and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him.
Sir, to someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw the attention of the boat, or to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, then threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. I'm pretty good at my job, am I not? Come on, Judge.
Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The bed shop caretaker, quickly.
We got his ass. We got his ass. Fuck boy.
Sorry. Very well. While we're waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant Miles Edgeworth a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said.
Yes.
Well, why did you go to the lake that night?
What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come by the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me.
Something important?
I'm sorry, I can't say what it was.
Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet.
The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either.
What?
What should I do?
Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away.
Fast little fuck.
Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared.
A search warrant has already been issued.
It goes without saying I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find out the witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is at the boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned.
We did it, y'all. Finally. Oh my god. December 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Yay, Nick! You did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure. Once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's just us on the trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook. You could try to smile a little. Relax. I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's little time left. Oh, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. What's this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder.
¿Qué pasó? Excuse me? Motherfucker, no speak Spanish.
I know who this old dude is, right? I told you as soon as I seen the nigga, and they said after I met the guy and he gave me the download, he gave me the file for the DL6 incident, right? I get the picture, security guard arrested, let go. They said nobody knows where he is or where he went after he was let go. Read a little bit more. They go, his memory was bad. He was oxygen deprived and passed out, so now his memory is dog doo-doo butter. Guess who else has a bad memory? The shopkeep. Guess who else has no identity so far? Nobody knows who this nigga is. The guy who got away, the guy who killed this nigga's father and left, right? Listen. We know who he is. I know who he is. This case, once it gets to exposing him, I got it down packed. This in between is what's been killing the vibe, especially when, as a real lawyer, like, you know, because I'm technically a real life lawyer at this point. I've done the trials, you know what I mean? I've got the evidence, I've done the investigations. All I need is a little badge to let you know I can represent you in court. I got you, little bro. But yeah, doing all my investigative trials on my own, my lonesome, I'm pretty good at this shit. And we figured that out easily. So, yeah. We're gonna do the next part of the day 3 investigation and court case in the same video the next time we record this. So this is gonna be the end of this video. Okay. That being said, y'all. This is the end of the video. Hope you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you did, and if you didn't, I didn't ask. But what I am gonna ask is, do y'all enjoy the voices? Do you let me know if there's anybody specifically, y'all gotta put in the comment section down below, anybody specifically who I should change their voice, right? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I will try that. If you have a recommendation for a voice, let me know. I'll see if I can replicate said voice or accent. I try my best. So now with that being said, peace.
Yo, show me love from the front to the back.